For the third year, South Sudan was one of the countries that dominated the recent African Union summit. What started out as a political dispute between President Salva Kiir and the then Vice President Riek Machar has evolved into an ethnic conflict. Tens of thousands of people have since been killed, millions displaced. The two have failed to meet a deadline to form a transitional government, and despite a peace agreement in place, fighting is still continuing. Heads of state at the AU summit demanded the leaders form a transitional government as soon as possible.
We got to form the government after Juba is demilitarized, and we will prepare ourselves now that our troops go to Juba. And these are the Joint Integrated Police and then the other security organs.
Machar told us that with logistical and financial support from the international community, it will take up to 3 weeks to get his troops to Juba.
What has delayed the formation of the government is that President Salva Kiir is waiting for the arrival of Dr. Riek himself, who is the leader of the rebel movement, so that they can form the government.
Do you assure South Sudanese that you will go to Juba, there will be no more conditions, and you will, together with the government, form this transitional government they've been waiting for so long?
You know, ma'am, I want to be in Juba. I want the government of national unity to be formed as soon as possible. All we needed is to ensure that the obstacles which were creating difficulties for us to form the government are removed.
The armed opposition group had pulled out of negotiations after President Salva Kiir decided to increase the country's states to 28, up from 10. Mediators agree that the decision was not in the spirit of the peace agreement and must be withdrawn for now.
This is a political decision, and it is a popular demand of the people. Himself, he has formed 21 states and even appointed ministers.
Representatives from both sides are now willing to reach a compromise. So with that out of the way, they must quickly implement joint security arrangements in Juba. Demilitarizing the city and putting together a joint security force needs money, something both sides say they need help with. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.